All right, have and have not fans. Without further ado, I think it's safe to say we all know Laura is definitely being set up for Veronica to be the body double. So when the thugs come after her, they will come after Laura and they'll think Veronica's killed, which makes no sense unless Veronica plans to go into hiding, but whatever. So without further ado, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's try to get to 80 likes on the video. Hit subscribe, hit the bell icon and select all. That way you're notified whenever I post new content, and follow me on social media. Links are going to be in the description below. Let's go ahead and talk about what happened last night. Again, Laura thinks, Veronica's a pain in the ass, but she has to hang in there in order for them to get those account numbers and successfully raid her bank accounts, which honestly is, I'm interested to see how that's going to play out. I mean, Veronica seems to make it clear that Laura is going to be her gopher, go for this, go for that, do errands, do chores and everything for her. I don't know how often we're actually going to see Veronica leave her house. I know that's a weird thing to say, but it seems that she's really going to make it so Laura is the body double. Wear this wig, wear these dresses, drive my car. Basically, go to all the usual places I would go. That way, when the hood strikes, they will legit think they got me instead of you, without knowing that you aren't me. And I'm thinking that, with Laura being the maid, that would have been a perfect opportunity for her, because if Veronica's out, sowing seeds of dissent and evil around town, she would have more than enough time to find out the account information she needed. But I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. And with Samuel being the husband, we know that Veronica is going to try to seduce him. He's going to play the hard to get game. And I really don't like the idea of Laura. I get it, being Laura being jealous, but at the same time, she has to understand, in order to play this game to get what they want, it's not going to be an easy task. These older, desperate women will probably try to come after him like a cougar would. So how is she going to feel if she finds out about, Veronica seducing her husband and him taking off, his shirt in front of her and everything like that? How is that going to play out? I just feel like at the end of the day, Laura might get killed legitimately, like just gets killed thinking that she's Veronica, the hood thinks she's Veronica. It's probably, Veronica is seeing technically two birds, one stone. Laura dies in place of her, so the thugs leave her alone from the hood. And, she has this fine husband. He'll be a widower, and I'll just scoop him up for myself. So Laura is nothing but a non-factor at this point, which could explain why she doesn't care about getting to know her better. But then again, with Veronica being Veronica, she probably doesn't want to get to know any of the help. And honestly, I was surprised that she didn't call out Laura for hearing her cough. Remember, Laura was sweet enough to make her that tea because she heard her coughing. And I would be thinking like, oh wait, are you listening to everything like that? So I just thought that was pretty funny. She didn't mention that, but I honestly thought Veronica would say that. But just showing what kind of good job she's doing, Laura took it with stride. So I think that at the end of the day, Samuel, he has his eyes on the prize to get this money. Laura is going to let her jealousy screw things up. And remember, this chick Veronica, she got cameras everywhere. So if there's some snooping going around, she's probably going to find out about it. Hell, not to mention, we do know from a behind the scenes photo from back in like 2018 or 2019, I forget which one. We see Samuel and Laura in the kitchen talking with each other. So I don't know how well those cameras are with the audio, but if they pick up, some scheming dialogue, Veronica will put two or two together and probably shoot him. I think that honestly, it's probably going to be Samuel gets shot. We know Veronica's going to get a gun from her closet and then shoot someone outside. It looks like it's at the pool. I think that'll be pretty fitting for her to kill or shoot Samuel, and he ends up dead in the pool because he's like the pool boy. And then Laura still dies because she is being set up to be the body double for the hood to kill Veronica, but then they really kill her instead. So those are my thoughts on the plan so far. Somebody commented that maybe there'll be a shift in the story where you got Samuel telling the story of how one of their sons got killed in a robbery, shot in a robbery. But then what if Laura never brings that up, or she says, wait, what son? I could see that possibly being a situation where they blow their own cover, but I'll give them more credit than that and say that they have more sense than to do that. I feel like it's going to be Laura's jealousy that probably plays a deciding factor in whether or not their plan succeeds. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate the love and support you give me on the channel. So if you would like to donate, which again isn't mandatory but appreciated, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month.